Hi, it's Robbie from Southern California, and what you're going to see right now, let me step back, is a video that I made last night because I was working in the garden and I forgot to pick my zucchini, the ones that are back here. Let's walk over here real quick. So I had Gary come out and grab the camera for me, and I got them out, and that's what you're going to see because I didn't see them. I knew they were small, and I thought, oh, I've got a few days. I didn't. So that's what you're going to see now, the zucchini that's been covered in tulle and nothing got to it. All the ground squirrels running around, they wouldn't touch it. So I've got all that zucchini back there. So let's go watch the video and I might come back at the end. Look at all the tomatoes. And today I'm taking you on a harvest that's a very bad harvest. And what I want to tell you is please do not do what I did. Literally, they got past me. And I did not want to wait this long, but I got to get them off. It's getting dark outside, but I've waited too long, and I peeked in and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to hand the camera to Gary, and I'm going to pick my harvest. It's not much, but it is still harvest. And this way, what I'm trying to get across is don't do this. You don't need to let them, this is zucchini, get this big. And literally, they tend to grow overnight. So here I go. I'll start in here and put my gloves on because they are spiky. And they really can do a number on my skin sometimes. So let's open this. I've got this opening from this end. And I want to say, I think it's this end. I'm not even sure which end this opens from. Okay, it's this end. Wrong end. I kind of twirled it around. Okay. You know what? I can't figure out which end it is. I haven't gone in there. That's been the problem, but let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, there it is. I'm going to go in there. At least I'll just drop it down right now. I didn't even know they had squash. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh my gosh. All right, I want to cut that. We've got one, and I know there's another one on the other side, so I'm going to just start with these. Let me put this down here. I will close that up afterwards. Anything in here? Clothespins are so fun. I don't think I really have to get in here, and I peeked in here and I had no idea. They were small the other day and it was like, oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know. Jeez. No, it's still attached. I don't want to damage the plant. It's so full. Okay. Jeez, I don't even know what this weighs. Okay, I've got some really small ones. I'm going to leave the small ones and deal with that. So that's it on these. I've got some more on the other side of the yard. They're not quite this big. Now, as far as what you would do with a zucchini this size, fresh from the garden is still really good. You can still peel it, cut it up, get the seeds out, and it's still good. It doesn't matter that it's this big. It shouldn't be this big. You're supposed to pick them small. You don't want the plant to stop producing, and the plant can slow down on producing. But with these, I've sliced them open, scooped out the seeds, and you can kind of like stuff them. You can put whatever you want in the center. It could be ground meat that's cooked up, or chicken, or other vegetables. And then you could wrap it in foil with butter and bake it. What I tend to do with these is I make a zucchini bread out of them. But what's nice about this is if I wanted to, I could store this. This would actually sit for months on my counter. I'm not going to, I'm going to use it because I'm going to keep having zucchini. But really, you want to pick them small. I don't know if I've got one. You know what? Let me see if I've got one that's small. Show you what you really should be picking, because you don't want to really pick them that big. You're actually supposed to pick them when they're this big, or maybe just a little bit bigger, whatever you want. A lot of people like them really small. That's what you're supposed to pick. But here's the thing, this one left on the plant will actually get that big in about a week. So when you think you see a small one, you go away for a few days, you come back, where's the small one? The small one has gotten that big. So with zucchini, this is the best size. This is the size or a little bigger that you find in the grocery store. These are the ones that won't have any seeds inside. No seeds worth even bothering with. They're tiny little nothing seeds. That will be full of seeds just like pumpkin. Now I can collect those seeds and I can grow them this year. I can still grow seed, and being that nothing on the property yet has grown other than zucchini, and that is purebred zucchini, those seeds will be pure zucchini. Unless one of my neighbors are growing pumpkins, and I don't think so. So that's the advantage right now of letting them get big, because the big ones will have seeds. But really, that's the size you want. It could be a little bit bigger. When you start getting too big, you end up with big seeds. Right now with this, you would chop them up. You can put them in soup, stews. You can use the little twisty thing and make pasta out of them, where you make the noodles out of it. This fits in that machine and you can twist it so it looks like noodles. It looks like spaghetti. There's a lot more you can do with this. You can eat this raw. You can chop it up, put it in salad. With that, it might be a little hard, but I'm telling you, it makes the best zucchini bread. It's really a cake. I chop them up, I take the seeds out, and then I blend it up, and it's basically my flour for a bread. With very little flour, but it's the zucchini. It's so good. So that's what I'm going to do with the big ones. And with this, we'll just get a few more from the garden, and we'll probably saute it with a little butter, and that'll be really good. So I hope I gave you some ideas. Keep an eye on your zucchini, because this time of the year, when you see a little one, it isn't going to stay that size. Tomorrow, this would have been double in size. So that was it. And what I ended up doing last night is I ended up making, I guess you could say, an enchilada. And it's so simple. And real quick, as you saw you'll see it. When I cut the zucchini, you don't have to use the whole zucchini. You just cut it and sit it upside down on a plate, and it will sit there for a week or so. And then when you go to use it again, just slice off the end, the very end, and then continue using it. Just where it sat on the plate is where I slice it off. But he wanted an enchilada type thing, and it's real simple. I have no recipe. I just took a can of tomato sauce, a can of tomato paste, mixed it up with some water and some sauce that he likes, some hot taco sauce in there. And then I dipped some tortilla shells, threw them on the bottom of a cake pan, and I make chicken a different way, but a little bit of chicken, and what else went in there? And then the zucchini, half the zucchini, I grated it up, and I mixed that up with some of the sauce, and then spread it along there with a little bit of cheese. And then I dipped the tortillas again, covered it, and put more cheese on top. It was very simple. It was just chicken and zucchini, and it was baked in the oven, 350 for about 20, 30 minutes. I don't even know when I felt like taking it out. As far as the chicken, we have our own method of the way we do it. We go get the white meat chicken breast, the boneless one that's on sale, and we take it out of the package, put it in a big pot. We bring it to, we fill it with water, and we bring it to a boil, and then we boil it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we put the lid on, and we let it sit for another 20, not cooking. After that, we drain the water out. We do not use the water from the boneless chicken breast. There is a solution in a lot of the chicken these days that they're putting in. It's a sodium type chemical solution. So it holds water. It makes the chicken heavier. So when they weigh it, it's to preserve it, and it also makes it heavier. We don't want to get into that. But if I just cook the chicken, and I don't know why, and just give it to some of our dogs, they get tummy aches. They don't feel well. But when we cook it this way and we boil it, and then, like I said, 10 minutes hard boiling, doesn't have to be too hard, but you know, let it boil. 20 minutes in the pot with the lid on, just let it sit, and then drain it. Then you take the chicken, put it in a container, put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes I freeze some of it, and it doesn't bother the dog. So whatever they're putting in it, whatever solution they're putting in it, for whatever reason, it bothers the Yorkies that we have. But as far as cooking it without doing it, I can't give it to them, and I don't know why. But that's what it works for us, and then I've got it all week. And like I said, I can freeze some of it and pull it out as I need it. Just our way of doing things. So with that, have a great day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye, everybody!